Mental illness apa yang lo punya dan udah berapa lama lo didiagnosa?
2 tahun yang lalu didiagnosa waktu itu BPD, depression, sama ada gangguan psikosis, halusinasi sama delusional.
I have depression and social anxiety. I've been diagnosed since I was 14.
Severe depression, severe anxiety, and PTSD. I was diagnosed in 2017.
Tahun 2017, namanya PTSD. Mental illness yang terjadi karena trauma di masa yang lalu gitu ya.
I had severe depression and I was diagnosed last year.
Well, I have 5 different mental illnesses. I have social anxiety, I have depression, I have borderline personality disorder, I'm bipolar type 2, and post-traumatic stress disorder, aka PTSD. And I was diagnosed when I was living in Singapore in 2011 because I used to go to college there.
Apa rasanya pas lo lagi kambuh?
It's fucking horrible.
Gue menggigil dan gue nggak bisa tidur.
Your heart is like squished.
Ngerasa insecure, deg-degan sendiri.
Ada rasa anger yang berlebihan.
I don't want to get up, don't want to shower, don't want to do anything.
I could be extremely happy 1 second, and then I could be extremely sad 1 second, extremely angry 1 second, and then all my symptoms just came back.
Emosi gue jadi kayak campur aduk gitu.
The things that you're feeling and the things that you're thinking does not like add up to who you think you are, and it gets really confusing. It really feels kayak you're alone.
Jika kita boleh tahu, triggernya apa ya?
The trigger is very, very, very personal. When I was a teenager, I got taken advantage of. That was the most traumatizing experience of my life.
Being alone. Whenever I'm alone, it makes me do really bad things. Every time I reach out to someone, it makes me feel like I'm a burden.
A lot of things actually. One being my mom and dad, especially mom. When I saw her notification out of my phone, like when she tries to call me, or like her notification from like text messages.
Everything about family.
As usual, family.
Misalnya gue lagi calm down, lagi santai, terus tiba-tiba misalnya pasangan gue ngabarin, aku mesti meeting ya keluar kota, jadi gue nggak bisa ikut. Nah itu gue pasti langsung kayak, wuh, di otak tuh kayak udah wow.
You can treat me like shit for like a week, I'll be fine. 2 weeks, I'll be fine. But then I will lose my shit, and I usually take it out on myself.
All I could do was continue taking my meds because therapy doesn't really work for me. CBT and all that stuff doesn't really work for me, so I have to rely on my meds a lot. Otherwise, I would cut myself. Yeah. Sorry.
Apa yang bisa kita lakuin buat bikin lo ngerasa lebih baik?
Just comfort me.
Comfort me and say like everything's gonna be fine.
Ditemenin, didengerin kalau misalnya lagi pengen ngomong.
For me, I just need people to listen.
Dia selalu telepon gue, ngabarin rutinitasnya dia di luar kota selama nggak kelihatan depan mata gue.
Well, what my friends do is they put away all the sharp stuff.
Apa yang bisa lo lakuin buat bikin diri lo sendiri ngerasa lebih baik?
I play with my dog.
I would go out and drive.
I indulge in work.
I take my meds.
Wah, gue cari kesibukan.
Kalau gue suka soalnya ngegambar, bikin cerita, itu ngebantu banget sih.
Focus on one thing for an hour and just try to distract myself.
Okay, if you've seen the Joker, then you know that he has to take 7 different types of medication per day, right? I have to take 14. So like, all of my money is just spent on my medication per month.
Apa hal terburuk yang orang pernah bilang ke lo atau tentang kondisi lo?
You're being too dramatic.
Lingkungan gue itu pernah ngatain gue gila.
Gue bisa jamin lu akan pernah punya pasangan seumur hidup lu.
The worst thing anyone could ever say to me is that mental illness is not real.
Your life is way better than the people in Africa who are struggling. I hate that shit. You make it seem like I'm being ungrateful for my life. I am grateful, 100%. I just don't know how to deal with certain emotions or like certain situations, and I just need help.
Sabar. Kata sabar itu tuh nggak ada parameternya.
This is all in your head.
Sakit jiwa.
Coba lebih mendekatkan diri sama Tuhan. It's true.
Probably tell me to go pray. I respect where you're coming from and I understand that your way of dealing with your things is different from mine. But just why you ask this person that to me doesn't exist, but to you it's okay, but it really exists to you. When you could be helping yourself, you know?
Or you're just doing it for attention. Nobody's gonna care about what you say. Yeah, that shit hurt.
Kalau boleh milih, mau normal atau hidup dengan kondisi lo yang sekarang?
I would be normal. My depression has cost me relationships and opportunities.
I'll stay how I am. I learned a lot of stuff, not only about myself, but about the people around me.
Ya semua orang pasti, termasuk gue pasti mau normal pastinya.
Kalau boleh milih sih, gue tetap milih kondisi gue sekarang, because I wouldn't be who I am without all the shit that I've been through.
Gue kan tetap jadi yang sekarang. This may sound romanticizing mental illness, tapi ketika gue ke-trigger dan gue menuangkan itu untuk hal yang positif, ada sentuhan emosional dari apa yang gue buat.
At certain times, I wish I'm normal, but at certain times also I'm grateful for what I have because then, again, I learned a lot from my mental illness. I have different perspective on life.
Apa yang pengen lo sampein ke orang-orang?
Tolong untuk lebih memahami kita. Untuk orang-orang yang mungkin merasa ada gangguan terhadap psikis, yuk cari cara yang sehat untuk mengatasinya, untuk mencari solusinya. Pergilah ke psikiater, don't self-diagnose.
To those who have a mental illness right now, it gets better when you get older. Your past made you who you are, so please do not regret it regardless of how hard it has been for you. And even if you do have mental illnesses, it's not something to be ashamed of at all.
If someone asks you for help, try like your best to help them. Just hear them out. Hear out what they want to say. Even if you don't agree, just shut up and listen. Like I said, that's all we need. And if you think it's not real, you gotta read books.
If you feel like you have depression or if you have any other mental illness, the first thing you should do is talk to your parents. And if you can't do that, reach out and find help yourself. I'm sure your friends can help you. There are a million different resources on how to get help.
Maybe it's not as severe as diabetes or cancer, but like it's still an illness, and I hope that people in general can be more aware about our illnesses and understand more than just like thinking that like it's nothing and it's just bullshit.
Jangan pernah self-diagnose sih, karena bakal lebih ribet gitu ke depannya.
Keep your head up, regret nothing, get help. That is the biggest gift that you could ever give yourself.